Alright, you guys, the time has come for us to do another declutter series. I told you guys this was coming for months now and I just have not gotten around to doing it, but we are going to go ahead and do it. This is always very rough for me because I don't know, am I the only one? I just don't like getting rid of stuff, especially stuff that I've spent money on and that I really did love at a point in time. Like, you know, you have your stuff and you're like, I really loved this at a point in time, but now you just find yourself not using it because you've bought new things or whatever the case may be. That's where I am with a lot of my products, but it's getting to the point where I'm starting to feel overwhelmed. And makeup is something, it's my happy place. It's something that I really enjoy, and I don't want it to become overwhelming. I mean, because at that point it's stressful and that's not my happy place anymore. So I really don't want to put myself in that situation. So it's time to start decluttering and just getting rid of some of the stuff that I'm not using. Not to mention I did some major damage during Black Friday, which you guys will see the haul very soon. So I need to make room for some stuff. I do. So we're just gonna get into these concealers. I mean, there's a lot of them, a whole lot of them. We're gonna count. Hold on. There are 34 concealers sitting in front of me. 34. So something has to go. I don't know what's gonna go yet. I'm hoping I get rid of 10. I'm hoping. I don't know what's gonna go yet, but we're gonna go through them together. We're gonna get rid of them together. You guys are gonna see my honest reactions and we're gonna get through this together. So before we get started, I just wanted to say hello. If this is your first time joining me, welcome. I hope you subscribe so you can get the notifications for all of my videos and join the family. I would definitely appreciate it. If this is not your first time joining me, welcome back, and let's start decluttering some concealers. Alright, so first off, I keep my concealers in this clear container here. It is just a clear red container I got from the dollar store, which clearly I've never taken the damn tag off of it. But I got it from the dollar store, like Dollar General or Dollar Tree, one of them. And I just keep my concealers in this inside of my drawers. I have so many concealers, they don't fit in here anymore. Like, they're overflowing onto the drawer, into the drawer, and it's just becoming too much. So I have to get them to fit into this again. So I'm just gonna start randomly pulling them out. This is stressful. I'm gonna start randomly pulling things out. The first thing I have is this Boing concealer. This is the Benefit Boing concealer in the color number 3. And I'm not gonna go through all of these because we'll be here all day. I'm gonna move kind of quickly. But I have used up a good amount of this concealer. So this is going to be pitched. This is pretty old and it's just time to go. Next, I have a newer product that I know I'm not getting rid of. This is the Smashbox Photo Op Under Eye Brightener. It's not a concealer, but it's an under eye brightener. I haven't even used it yet, but I'm gonna keep that around. Along with the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Aqua Concealer. I really liked how this looked underneath the eyes, and it also has this like giant doe foot applicator, which is really cool. So I'm going to keep that around. Let's just get this out of the way. I'm going to show you guys some concealers that I'm definitely keeping. And I'm just going to pull some of those up. I have the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. You guys know it's a holy grail drugstore concealer for me. Along with the Maybelline Better Skin Concealer. I have the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. I'm keeping the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Cream, as well as the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer. All of those I absolutely love, and I'm keeping them. Another good one is this two Bare Minerals. I have the Bare Minerals Potted Concealer. It's the Correcting Concealer in Dark 2. I am definitely keeping that. It's a newer purchase, and it's what I use for my brows. And I'm also keeping the Bare Minerals Complete Coverage Serum Concealer because I really love that one. Okay, two concealers I know I can go ahead and get rid of if I can find them are the MAC Pro Longwear concealers. Everybody loves these concealers. I just don't see what the hype is about. I don't know. It's super, they're both super, not they're both because they're the same concealer. Ooh. They're super full coverage, which is fine. I think what I hate about them is just the freaking, what is this? The pump. Like, no, pumps don't belong on concealers. You just waste product, too much comes out, and then you end up wasting it and having to wipe it somewhere. I don't like it. That's too messy for me, and it just takes too much effort to make these concealers work. Not to mention they're glass, which just, I don't like makeup in glass, like concealers. I just don't like it in glass. So these two can definitely go. And I know I'll probably get some backlash about the Pro Longwear concealers, but I just can't, I can't do it anymore. Another concealer that I liked, I just don't use anymore, is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser for Dark Circles. I have it in the color Neutralizer. It's just a bit too light. I used to mix it with other things and it was fine, but I just don't really use it anymore, and so that one can go as well. I have a concealer that I used one time and I absolutely hated it, and it's the Wet n Wild Illuminati Highlighting and Concealer Pen. This was awful. I feel like, I don't know, it like made my under eyes hurt. I don't know what was wrong with it. Like my under eyes were itching all day and it just felt stiff and weird, and I just did not like this at all. So I am going to pitch this. The Sephora, what is this called? Sephora Bright Future Gel Serum Concealer. This was actually pretty good. I have mine in the color Tatin, number 11. So I'm going to keep that one along with my Morphe concealers. I'm still on the fence about them. This concealer is just a bit dry, but I love to use this one for contouring, for cream contouring. So I'm keeping that one. This one is just, it's just a bit drying. I have it in the color Macchiato. Sometimes I feel like it's just hard to blend, but I want to keep it and keep working with it a little longer. So I'm going to put those in the keep pile. I am also going to keep my LA Girl Pro concealers. Those are awesome concealers for anyone who has not tried them yet. I have 5 of them. I have them in the colors, what color is this? Medium, Bisque. I have Beautiful Bronze, which is good for contouring. I have Creamy Beige, which is just a little light. Actually, I'm going to get rid of Creamy Beige because that's a little light for me. I have it in the correcting shade. This one's in Orange Corrector. And then I also have it in, what is this? Pure Beige, which I think I can get rid of that one too and just keep these 3. Rimmel Match Perfection Skin Tone Adapting Concealer. I really liked this concealer a while ago. I thought it was a really nice formula. I just don't really use it anymore, and this one's pretty old, so I know it's probably expired, so I'll go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, one more LA Girl Pro Concealer in the green correcting shade. I'm going to keep that one as well. I have my 2 NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palettes. These are absolutely amazing. They're really good alternatives if you didn't get your hands on the MAC concealer palette, which I don't know why I said if you didn't get your hands on it because that's a permanent item. But these are really great alternatives. They're 10 bucks, so they're a lot cheaper than the MAC palettes, and the concealers in them are awesome. So I'm keeping those 2. This is a newer purchase, the Ulta Full Coverage Waterproof Concealer. I haven't done too much testing out with this yet, so I want to keep it and keep testing it. I'm also keeping the Maybelline Master Conceal Camouflaging Concealer. I like this. The only thing that's stopping me from using it is because it has one of these like applicators, and it's just, this is just not a good applicator for concealer. Hello, makeup companies. This is not a good applicator for concealers. A doe foot applicator is a good applicator for concealers. This just makes things messy, and because of that, I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of it. I liked it. I love the concealer. The formula was great. I'm just not using it because it takes too long. I don't want to deal with it. Aww. My MAC Prep and Prime highlighter in Bright Forecast. This is so old, you guys. It's great. It's a great highlighting pen, but it's a great highlighting pen, but it's just so old, and I don't really reach for it anymore because I have so many other great ones. So I'm going to go ahead and pitch this. That hurt a little bit. IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Full Covering Anti-Aging Waterproof Concealer. This stuff is so thick. I had the worst time trying to blend this out, and I can't deal with this anymore. So that has to go. My NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Light 3 Honey. I'm going to keep this. I like this NARS concealer, and it's almost gone, so I'm going to go ahead and keep it and just try to use it up. I have 2 concealer like pens or whatever, pens, cream concealers. And the first one is the Laura Geller Easy Cover Up Hydrating Concealer Crayon. This is really nice for those days where I don't have time to do makeup and I need to cover some spots. I can take this, cover my spots real quick, blend it out, put a little bit of powder on, and get out the door. Same with this one. This is the e.l.f. Concealer crayon. It's called Lightweight Concealer Stick. Very nice. I really like how creamy the consistency is, and I've been using it a lot for my part, for my wigs, so it's been working out really well for that. So I'm going to keep that as well. And the last concealer, this didn't take long at all. The last concealer, well, it's an under eye brightener. It's by Ulta. I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to keep this. It's in a salmon shade, so we'll see how I like it. I just want to get some use out of it. Alright, you guys, so we have pared down my concealers. They fit in this little container, so that is good. We ended up getting rid of the MAC Pro Longwear, so that's 2. Benefit Boing Concealer, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind, Maybelline Master Conceal, 2 LA Girl Pro Concealers, the MAC Prep and Prime in Bright Forecast, It Cosmetics by Under Eye, Wet n Wild Illuminati Highlighting and Concealing Pen, and also the Rimmel Match Perfection. So that is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 concealers that we ended up getting rid of. I feel so much better already. So that is the end of this concealer video. I hope you guys enjoyed this collection and declutter video. I've really enjoyed doing these because I just feel so much better when I can go into my collection and get rid of things that I do not need or use. It makes me feel so zen and so happy. So I'm really excited. You guys will see so many more of these declutter videos coming up. So make sure you stay tuned. Subscribe if you have not so you don't miss any. And I think that's it. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Also, don't forget to follow me on my social media, Snapchat, Facebook, and Instagram. Always listed in the description box. I love you guys, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, guys.